The weather's starting to warm up a little bit. The ice is still about 1.5 feet thick up here, but you can probably see on top of the ice it's been melting and it is starting to warm up. Got a couple bald eagles up here this morning. Need to be really careful with the quality of ice this time of year, especially if it stops freezing at night. Obviously the thickness of the ice is a fairly crucial part of being safe. You know, I like to see close to 5 inches minimum. And that way, if you happen to get a thin spot in the ice where maybe there's a little bit of current or an underground spring or something, the ice is still likely going to be thick enough in those areas that you're still going to be safe. You know, one of the things that I usually do this time of year is when I get out on the ice maybe 10-15 feet is just drill a hole and see what the ice looks like, see how thick it is. First one of the day. Been fishing for about 15 minutes. Got a little eastern. We had all day to fish. I'm going to turn some of these smaller ones back today. But pretty cool. I love the color of these fish. They're beautiful. It's got another little eastern. Well, these fish must just be cruising around again today. We get bites in various holes, but and I'm probably just a little bit impatient with this, but once I get a bite in one hole, it seems to be a while before you get another bite. So having multiple holes where there's fish striking at gives a little bit more action. Instead of just waiting over one hole for another fish to come by, we can kind of jump around a little bit after we spook one off or catch one. Likely increase the chances of success. There we go. Oh, that feels like a good one. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. All right. Yeah, we're gonna keep that guy. Beautiful fish. Wow, they got great color up here. What my plan is today is to do a little bit of power fishing. I'm not going to sit in one place in the tent today. I've drilled 3 holes out here where I was catching fish a couple weeks ago. What I'm doing right now is just spending 4 or 5 minutes in each hole, jumping back and forth. The strategy that I've found that works really well with these fish for whatever reason is this little green hook with a piece of worm, and pull it right up to the bottom of the ice and then just let it free fall back down. Most of the time they've got it before the line even goes tight. I know there's some good fish in here and I figured out how to get them to bite, so now I just got to find the big ones. So I just made a rookie move with my GoPro. Didn't have it set to record, but I just caught this guy. Nice fat rainbow out of the same hole we just caught that first one. So pretty cool. This is a good spot over here. There's my sandwich I dropped to reel this fish in. All right, let's get back at it. Oh, dang it. That was a decent sized rainbow. And the reason I lost that fish is I did not set my hook. That was a decent sized one too. That was probably 14-15 inches. One of the bigger ones I've hooked down here. He grabbed it and didn't even pull on it. I was going to lift the line up to drop it back down, and I thought I was hung on a weed. He just had a hold of it, and then by the time I realized I had something on, I didn't set the hook and just reeled it up, and he just spit it out right at the top. So I just moved my location for the second time, and I realized I've caught quite a few fish with this pole and some decent sized ones here. So what I'm going to do is take about 15-20 feet of this line off, so it's going to get stretched out and maybe some little burrs in it, especially with the water, the ice freezing up in the eyes of the pole. With some line, I've had that ice actually score the line and kind of shave pieces off of it, but you always want to just keep an eye on your line. Shorten it up every once in a while just to make sure you got good, fresh, solid line that you're close to your hook, so that if you get a big one on, you didn't break the line. One of the things I always do when I'm ice fishing, when I'm putting bait on the hook, is get the bait on the hook. I don't like leaving the worm kind of hanging off of it. I find fish, especially in pressured lakes where they see a lot of hooks, they'll just grab the worm, pull it off the hook. We're gonna put this baby right back down. We just got these two nice rainbows and see what happens. That second one was a good fight. It pulled out a little bit of drag. Sorry I screwed that one up. Oh, holy crap. There's another good one. Wow. Oh, that's a fatty. Oh, it's bigger than the last one. Catching these three fish out of this one hole so close together, it's a good reminder how important it is not to just kind of give up. I've been fishing for over an hour without a bite in any of the holes. I moved places, drilled a couple more holes, and I'd been fishing in this hole for a little while, and then all of a sudden, man, just three fish in a row. So, which is kind of cool because I've never caught fish right here on the spot on the lake before. And the other thing it tells me is that catching those three fish so close together that the rainbows are schooled up just cruising around through here. So what I'm gonna do, because this area definitely obviously holds some decent sized fish, is drill a couple more holes here parallel to the shoreline on each side of this. I'm having a little trouble with my GoPro, but just got my fourth decent one today. Oh, we got an Eastern Brook on this one, so nice fish. Oh, man, down there. Probably 12, 13 inches, maybe 14 tops. I just love the colors on these things. What do we got? What do we got? I got a keeper. The last fish. We're about done for today anyways. This one's the smallest one of the bunch, but this will give me my limit. Another little Eastern.